It is your man Fred Y, and I am on my way to the ride out. I wish I could have. Hold on. I wish I could have spread the word about this earlier, but um, it was more of uh, a certain thing. Because so this is how it started, right? Um, I wanted to do a ride out, you know, because I don't look at TV at all. So anybody knows me, I tell you that I don't watch TV at all. I spend 95% of my time on my TV. It shares with me playing either my Xbox, my PlayStation, or watching YouTube videos. I seldomly watch TV. And one of the things I like to watch is like these e-scooter ride outs. I be seeing them happen in New York, and that's actually what got me into trying to do these ride outs. So, um, so I reached out to somebody. I think it was like in the beginning of the week. I'm part of this DC E Scoop. Now I reached out to him before, but nobody responded. But there was a couple of cats that responded to what I posted early in the week, and I was like, "Hey, uh, does anybody know when the next ride out is going to be?" Apparently, it'd be a lot of scooters and it'd be a lot of e-riders in DC. I just don't never see them, or I can't never catch them. I have seen some YouTube footage of some of these cats and riding through DC, and then they end up in Bladensburg at this shop that sell these scooters. Now these aren't the bird scooters that you can rent, right? These are the scooters, the massive high power scooters that have steering dampers on them. You know, the kick scooters. It looks similar to the ones that you all can purchase, um, rent on the street. But this one is 100 times faster than what you can go. Um, my Wii pad goes a little bit over 60, and my Tevron that can do 70 with my weight. Mind you, I'm like 225, 6.5. Apparently, I am not going to get that full maximum speed out of it, right? Due to my weight. Now, if I was to lose some weight, then I would get that 70 miles an hour on it. But um, I don't get it. The fastest that I've ever rode on these scooters are no more than like maybe 60 miles, and that was by accident. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel comfortable on them, riding them that fast. Because even with 20, even if you're doing 20 on a scooter, it may not seem like it's much. Like 20 miles an hour in a car, it ain't nothing. But you get on an e-scooter or an e-bike, you get on a Saran or you get on a WePad, yeah, it's like the first electric scooter that I got was the KQi3, and that only goes up to 20 miles an hour, so it's safe. But again, with my weight, I can get like 17 miles an hour out of it, 30 something miles to it. Um, Both of my scooters, the WePad FF and the Chevron, I can get the maximum range out of it. I can get. I remember one day I did 35 miles, and by the time I came back home, I was like half battery percentage. And shout out to that KQi3, man. I haven't ridden that in like maybe a year or so. and I turned it on, and it was 80% battery life. And when that happened, I turned it on. I connected the app to it. It was like 80% battery life, and I didn't charge it from the last time I rode it. Like I rode it to the liquor store, and then came back. And this was like a year and a half ago, and it kept that charge. Like I said, it reminded me of my Wii U controller. And I haven't played the Wii U in, I don't know how long. And when I turned it on, it still had like 3 bars. And this was after like 2 or 3 years without playing it, without even hooking a controller up to it. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, the guys reached out, right? And what I said, I reposted, I was like, well, I'll set up a meeting for Friday, a Facebook meeting for Friday at 7 o'clock, so we can discuss, what day we can all link up. And this one guy, Harold, he reached out to me and was like, yo, you trying to ride out Friday? I was like, yeah, let me see though. Let me see if I can. So I'm able to. So I told him, yesterday, I was like, yeah. Or it may have been today, because I told him yesterday I will call him and let him know if that's going to be possible. So, matter of fact, it was yesterday. So I put the word out there, but I mistakenly put Anacostia Park to meet up. We're not meeting up at Anacostia Park. We're meeting up at Haines Point. So I'm excited to meet up. I'm not going to stay out there no more than like 2 hours. I had to stop at the Dash-In, get me some ice so I can stay hydrated. It's hot as hell out here today, y'all. And the DMV is hot as hell. So I'm on my way to link up with him at what is it? I'm on my way to meet up with him at the liquor store, and then I'm gonna just follow him to Haines Point. Now, when I rode motorcycles, right, still do, but when I was about that bike life a couple of years ago, you know what I'm saying? I was on the 929, I was on the 750, on my Booster. Um, I was heavy riding when everybody would meet down at the McDonald's on Georgia Avenue. Now, I don't know if they still do that or not, but we would meet up down Georgia Avenue, and then, the crew that I rode with, Chris, Mingo, I forgot, Brandy, Erica, and a couple other dudes. It was just like 6 of us, including myself. It was just the 6. When I first came down there, I was riding with a whole bunch of dudes. But then after a while, it just became the 6 of us, right? And then my man Hollywood, because I think at that time when I met Hollywood, he had a Nightbird or a Nighthawk, and I had the Booster. So when I would ride with cats, I had the Booster, and I would always be in the back, right? So if you don't know what a Hayabusa is, it's a 1300cc bike, and they consider it a sport touring bike. I tell a story about how I blew the engine out. They had to replace the engine. My Hayabusa is a 2005. They couldn't find a 2005 engine, so they replaced it with a 99 Hayabusa engine. And if you know about a 99 Hayabusa, that could go 200 miles. That's before they put the regulator on it. So with the booster I got now, I can do 200 miles. I can actually do 220 because I got a power commander on it, and then I got it remapped. So, and then I took the duals off and just made it a single pipe. So it got some power to it. It got more power to it. The reason why I did that, man, is it was like when I took them turns, like we would meet at the mobile gas station first. on Pennsylvania Avenue. Then from the mobile, we would go to the McDonald's on Georgia Avenue. And if anybody knew back in the day, I think that was like 2005, 2006, around that time, when you left out that mobile and you got on the Beltway and took that turn, and you're turning all the way to the side like you're in the GP race. And I just couldn't do that on the Booster. You know what I'm saying? I had the two big pipes. They were stock pipes on there. But that's when I got the work done to it. So I don't want to ramble on and on about this drink, but I'm just saying, yeah, I'm really excited to see about this ride. You know, because I watch them all the time. If you go to YouTube and you just type in e-rides, electric scooter rides, or something like that, man, you'll see them cats out there in like New York crossing a bridge. You see them cats doing close to 70 miles an hour. You'll see a cat doing 70 miles an hour, especially if he got a Ciron and he got that joint modded up. I mean, you see cats on one wheels, hoverboards, e-boards, but I mean, they just doing the damn thing, man, and it looks so fun. And normally, I would just ride, um, just to, you know, clear my head or whatever. Um, but I really need it now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go out here, do this ride, get some yin, some you okay, whatever she said, and what's love got to do with it. I'm gonna go out and get some of that. But the next footage I post, I'll post like a recap after I'm done. Tell y'all how it was. But I will show you some video. I'm gonna be using the